Pisces, hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading starting this new week of March the 6th up until March the 13th. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to first take a look at your dominant energy, which is basically the energy that is influencing you and your entire reading. It's also the energy that you should be embodying at this given time. I will also be taking a look at your past, present, future, who and what is coming towards you, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, and what is in your opportunity. Now, if you want to watch the link to the extended where we dive deeper into this entire situation, you can watch the link to the extended down in the description box below. If you want to also book a personal reading, the link to my personal readings is also down in the description box below. Now, keep in mind before we dive into the reading that this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. It could be you towards somebody here towards you, so if you feel the need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and do so. Remember, take whatever resonates from this reading and leave what doesn't. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. All right, let's see what you have here for your dominant energy, and you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here, be patient. Okay, so it says here, be patient, whether this is a love situation, career related, family related, friend related, whatever this is. Let's read this message out to you. Be patient. You are not patient enough. Patience is not about doing nothing. Patience is knowing profoundly that nothing can be done to change the situation in this present moment. Wait, and the inevitable will materialize. So it's telling you, you're just being a little bit too impatient, right? You're like, when is this going to happen? Why hasn't this happened yet? But it's telling you, if you really tune into that energy of patience, okay, then whatever it is that you want to happen will happen in a more effortless kind of way, without putting in so much work, without struggling, okay, without trying too hard. So again, this is something, reminding you also where perhaps you're kind of losing patience because you're like, well, what am I going to do now, right? Just sit here, okay? I don't like just sitting here, right? And it's telling you, patience, it's not just about doing nothing and just sitting there, right? It's understanding that right now the situation cannot move forward, okay, until you take a step back, because there's something going on in the cosmos, in the universe, where the universe is saying, be patient. This is not yet ready for you, okay? It's kind of like planting a seed, right? And expecting that seed to grow into a full-blown tree the next day with apples and everything, right? It's not going to happen. This situation requires some kind of process. So be patient, okay? We're going to see what this is all about in just a little bit. But now let's go ahead and clarify with one of these messages. And also, it's kind of like, even if that tree did provide some kind of apples, the apples may still be green. So if you bite into the apple, it's going to be bitter. You're going to spit it out. So there's something here telling you, just understand that it's not ready yet, right? It's like coming home and starving, right? You're so hungry and wanting to cook a meal within a second. It's not possible. It's a process, okay? Let's see what this is all pertaining to. And you have here the number 10, Buffalo Spirit. So this has to do with some kind of completion, okay? Something here coming to an end. For some, not for everybody. I am reading for the general public, so I'm going to give you different scenarios. Some of you guys, how does Buffalo Spirit resonate with you, right? Maybe you are eating buffalo wings, maybe you're craving buffalo wings, but here it says the abundant universe will provide. So, sometimes this is kind of related to something here that is already done and over with, or it's finishing up, okay? And the reason why it's telling you the abundant universe will provide is because some of you guys might be losing patience as far as, why hasn't this happened? What am I going to do now, right? Who's going to provide for me? Who's going to take care of the situation if I don't take care of it myself? I can't be patient, right? And it's telling you, you're kind of embracing more so of a limiting mindset when you say those things, when you lose patience. If you are patient enough, you'll see and you'll know that you're not going to miss out on anything, right? This is a process here. The universe will provide you what you need during this interim period, okay? The universe will take care of you, basically. The universe has your back, okay? Now let's go ahead and go into the actual tarot now, but before we do that, let's get some of these messages going, okay? All right. Okay, so I see that there is transformation here, okay? You have oop, that flipped out. We'll get it later. But transformation, okay? It's all about change, right? Transformation is also all about something that is ending, but then there's a new situation beginning, okay? And we're not going to grab that because we're in the reading right now. So let's go ahead and tune into your tarot. Okay, let's see, what is this all about? These cards just want to talk. You know, your spirit guides have a message, okay? A very important message that they want you to hear. Let's see, what is this all about? Some kind of transformation. Something here is changing. All right. You could be dealing with the sign of Sagittarius. I see Capricorn. Could be Leo, Cancer energy, whatever sign this is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the 8 of Cups reverse. So there's an energy here of a person not being able to walk away, okay? There's also resistance towards going, towards this new beginning or towards this ending, right? Because remember, every ending brings in a brand new beginning. Could be Scorpio energy for others, doesn't have to be. But whatever sign this is, I do see resistance, okay, to letting something go because of some kind of emotional attachment. That's for some of you. We're going to see what this is when we clarify, however. But there might be some kind of disappointment, some kind of disappointing news or energy. So right now in your challenge position, okay, you have here the Chariot, the Ace of Swords reverse, and the Queen of Wands. So this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could also be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be whatever sign this is. However, I am seeing that it's challenging for you to move forward at this time. Okay, it's challenging for some of you to really kind of either take action, okay, this could be you or the other person, but there's this challenging situation where somebody here finds it difficult to move forward, to communicate. There might be a lack of communication, no communication for some, okay, or ghosting, okay, for others. Now, I'm also seeing here that it's challenging for you to believe in yourself right now. It's challenging for somebody here to have confidence in themselves, who they are, and move forward in that confident energy. There's also resistance towards confronting something, confronting a truth, right? There's this energy here of a truth not being confronted, right? Somebody here is either in denial or it's hard for them to confront some kind of truth. Therefore, they choose not to communicate. Now, also here, you might find it difficult to rest because you have your rest and rejuvenate, right? You might find it difficult to meditate while you're trying to meditate. You might find it difficult to really, take a step back, but it's telling you that's what you need to do. Be patient, okay? Don't feel restless. Don't lose sight of the final result that you desire that is coming, but you need to be patient. We're going to see when we clarify what this is all about, okay? But in your opportunity, you have here the Devil reverse, the Temperance reverse, as well as the Five of Swords. So this could be related to Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Whatever sign this is could also be Leo. I feel very strongly that what's coming in as part of your opportunity is some kind of energy of finally being able to cut off something toxic, okay? Either a toxic connection, a toxic union, a toxic way of behaving, doing things, whether this is personal related or somebody else, okay? But there's also this energy where you're going to learn how to be patient because you have the Temperance reverse. I see also part of your opportunity is to finally say what you have been wanting to say. Speak your mind, okay? And there will be a disagreement. I see that. There will be a disagreement, but not just because there is a disagreement or you and this other person, you and this other situation not seeing eye to eye means that there's something wrong with the picture. What's wrong with the picture right now is the fact that you are resisting speaking up, speaking the truth, because you're like, what if this person leaves? What if this person gets mad? What if I rock the boat? I don't want to mess anything up, right? So there's this energy here where you're learning how to communicate your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And you have your none other than the power, right? This energy here of power, okay? It's the energy of you having the strength, okay? And recognizing your own power, okay? The power that you hold over the situation, over transforming the situation in the way that you want to change it. But you have to also step back into your power. You're going to have an opportunity to step into that role of being powerful. Okay, this could be Leo energy for some, doesn't have to be, but here in your recent past, you have the Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, as well as the Strength. So this could be related to Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo energy, doesn't have to be for everybody, but look at this. I mean, I literally can't make this stuff up. In the recent past, somebody here was losing patience. Okay, somebody here was very impatient. This comes up again, patience. Okay, there's that energy of, patience coming through time and time again. And I do see here that if this was you, this is also related to the fact that you were already being patient in the recent past with something. You're like, okay, I'm just going to give it time so that I can see, how this is going to develop. But I do also see here that you were soon enlightened in some kind of way. In the recent past, you were patient, you were enlightened, you did gain some clarity, okay? I see that you got your wish fulfillment. You got what you wanted in the recent past. Something here that you really, really wanted, you got it, okay? And here with the Strength also, there's this energy here where because you were so in tune with your own vibration, you felt powerful, you felt yourself more confident, right? You had the courage to speak up or see the situation in a different light. You had the courage to actually be patient. That's why you got what you wanted in some kind of situation. This is also related to dynamic between you and another individual where one person ended up helping the other. Okay, whether they helped you, you helped them, but there's this energy here of, if this is you, which I feel like for most of you guys, this is you, okay? I feel like you had the patience with this person, with the situation, okay? You were able to somehow, through your energy of being patient with yourself, calming your feelings, calming your emotions, you were able to transform the situation into what you wanted, and you got what you wanted, okay? There's some kind of wish fulfillment there in the past. Let me know in the comments below what this is all about. Now, in your present energies, you have the Three of Swords, okay? You also have the Ten of Wands reverse and the Ten of Cups. So, there's this energy here where right now, presently speaking, somebody here is still needing to heal. There's some kind of heartbreak, could also be the energy of a breakup, pain, okay? But right now, I do see that you're soon releasing the pain, okay? You're soon either starting to release the pain little by little. Be patient. If some of you guys are impatient, thinking to yourself, well, I can't possibly get over this person or this situation. When is this pain going to go away? You're starting to realize that by you embracing the lesson and letting go of the pain, you're going to feel a little bit more lighthearted. Okay, you're going to feel a sense of relief, like a burden that has been taken off of your shoulders. And that's presently speaking. I do see that here with the Ten of Cups, there either could be a union about to happen or happening already. This is a beautiful, loving union. Okay, the Ten of Cups, that energy of you and an energy here coming together as one, as a family, okay? Could be friends, could be lovers, could be career-related matters. But I do see here that soon you're going to start to realize that you need to release the pain, okay? Now, I see here that right now it's telling you listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your inner guidance. Don't lose patience. When people lose patience, they disconnect from their intuition. Don't disconnect from your intuition, because if you're just overthinking the situation, you're like, okay, well, what is the best thing for me to do, right? Instead, say, okay, what do I feel is the best thing for me to do instead of what I think, okay? So use your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you in the right direction. Now, in your future energies, you have here the Knight of Wands reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Swords, okay? Now, also financial and material changes. So I do see here that in the future, there's going to be some kind of financial and material changes. This could be related to money, like I said. Of course, for others, this could be related to a relationship, connection, friendship, whatever this is, family-related matter. But in the future, I do see here some kind of inconsistency, okay? Something here coming through, very inconsistent. This is related to if you are dealing with a person, and that means that there's somebody here in the future who is going to be very inconsistent, very hot and cold behavior. Something here is going to come to an end, okay? Because either this person just wants sex, they just want something superficial, they just want to have fun, that kind of thing. But I do see here that something here is going to come to a very painful ending, okay? I feel that for others, this is telling you, pay attention right now to your finances. Because if you're dealing with this person, with the situation that is very inconsistent, it might affect your finances. But we're going to see what this is all about when we clarify. Let me know in the comments below how you can relate to the situation. And now let's go ahead and get one of these before we dive deeper into this. If this is a person, how do they feel? If this is a person, how do they feel? If this is a person, how do they feel? So we have here, we both know I am not the one for you. Okay, so that's coming through very clearly. We both know that I am not the one for you. Again, whether this is you towards them towards you, it could be in the reverse. But that is the energy there, okay? Somebody here may not be able to provide for the other what the other one expects. But because the other one is still connected on an emotional level, this is causing some kind of disappointment or will be causing some kind of disappointment, okay? Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's see. Be patient, the abundant universe will provide. Some of you guys might be in a connection or relationship where you're like, well, this person provides for you financially and or, in some kind of way. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a career, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a situation there with a group of people. But there's some kind of energy where somebody might be afraid of losing out on something that you feel like is a lot, but in reality, you're settling, okay? You both know that you guys are not the ones for each other, okay? So let's see whether this is not the right job for you, whether this is not the right, friendship for you, lover for you, whatever this is, okay? Idea for you, investment for you. What is this all about? Be patient. The Page of Pentacles, wow, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands reverse, as well as the Six of Swords. So I can't make this stuff up. This is telling you need to move on. Let go of something or someone that you know is not for you, whether it's an idea, a project, a career, a job, okay? But there's something here related to not being able to move on from the situation because you're like, well, who's going to give me the love? Who's going to give me the attention? Who's going to give me the money, right? Where am I going to get the money from? Where am I going to get the sense of stability, right? That kind of thing. So somebody here is making another person or another outside situation, whether it's a job, person, place, thing, responsible for their own happiness, right? And that's the unwillingness to let this go. And making anything outside of you responsible for your own happiness, joy, fulfillment is a waste of energy and time. Why? Why? Can you answer that? I'll wait. You can let me know in the comments below. But the reason why is because that person, place, or thing that you are making responsible for your own joy, happiness, fulfillment can change at any time. You have zero control over that person. You have full control over yourself only, right? So there's this lesson here about you realizing that you can't control the situation. That's why you're losing patience. And there's something here related to you walking away or moving on. Okay. Now let's see also these other energies. Yeah. So look at that. If you are patient enough, the right person for you, the right career, the right opportunity will be coming in. Okay. Look at that. Stability. It will be coming in. It will be showing up. Okay, the right one, but stop forcing the one that is not the one for you. Okay, look at that. A new opportunity about to show up if you are patient. Okay, if you take a step back, if you stop putting in so much work, so much effort, and if you have the trust in the fact that the universe will provide. The universe will deliver. Look at that. Look at all those pentacles. A lot of money here. Financial abundance will be coming in. Okay. I also see here an opportunity either to make a friend, a new lover. Okay. But you're going to be able to plant that seed that I mentioned at the beginning of this reading. Plant that seed, and this seed will be able to grow. Okay. But I'm also seeing here with the Eight of Wands, you are delaying your own manifestation. Don't delay or don't continue delaying your own manifestation by not wanting to make these changes. Now let's go ahead and clarify your challenge position. What is this here in your challenge position? Why is this here in your challenge position? So you have here the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the World, and at the bottom here you have the King of Swords. So yeah, it's challenging for you to really, communicate, tell it like it is, or emotionally detach from something or someone who perhaps it's the opposite. Maybe this person is very controlling over you, controlling over the finances, controlling over what you do, what you don't do. If this is you towards them, then take it as it resonates. But there's some kind of energy here where it's difficult for somebody here, okay? They might find it challenging, whether you find it challenging, they find it challenging, to release control, okay? And to be more rational, be more practical, be more in your mind, right? About this situation. When it comes to your intuition, presently speaking, that means that this is supposed to guide you in the right direction. But when it comes to dealing with this person, with this challenging situation that you don't want to accept or confront, then this is telling you, use your mind. The truth needs to be told, revealed, coming out into the open. Okay. I see that it's challenging for you to close out a chapter in your life with regards to a person, place, thing, career, whatever this is, okay? Because there's a sense of, whether somebody here is financially providing for the other, whether there's that illusion of what if we end up committing at some point, right? It's like people sometimes get stuck in relationships, jobs, connection situations, right? When they're too attached to the illusion of things, right? Oh, well, that person is immature right now, but I have faith that they're going to change, right? When this person is not showing any signs of that. Or this job. Oh, well, I'm still in this job, because this is what I know what to do. I've been here for a while, and at some point, they've got to recognize my skills, right? And pay me more. It's already done. You've already invested enough time in that connection situation, whatever this is, okay? And it's telling you, you've already learned what you had to learn, okay? You've already experienced what you had to experience. And there's resistance towards, an ending here, towards confronting this, confronting yourself. Let's go ahead and see your opportunity, because you have an opportunity coming through with regards to you stepping into your power. Okay, stepping into that role of, knowing your worth and knowing your value. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to cut off this toxic energy or something here that you've been self-sabotaging. Maybe you've been self-sabotaging yourself. Okay, let's see what this is all about. So you have here the Justice, the Hermit, as well as the King of Wands. And at the bottom here, the King of Cups reverse. So you're going to have an opportunity to finally disconnect from a person, situation that has been either emotionally manipulative, okay? Or you're going to be able to detach emotionally from it, okay? Because it's no longer serving you. And here with the Magician also, look at that. You're going to be ready to manifest. Okay. Now I'm also seeing here justice will be served. Part of your opportunity coming in is something related to justice being served in your favor. Karma is going to come in and make sure that everything is in balance. Okay. But you have to step into your power. Okay. Now this could be related to a Virgo, Libra, doesn't have to be whatever sign this is. I see here that you're also going to have an opportunity to really ask yourself, what is missing, right? What is missing within me? What is it about me that keeps attracting this situation? Or what is it about me that wants to attach itself to this person, place, or thing, right? You're going to be able to really find wisdom, okay? Now, for others, I do see that there's going to be an energy of you having an opportunity to finally take a step back to reflect, okay? To think things through, to really kind of go into introspection. And I do see that when you do that, that's when your power is going to be coming out into the open, right? You're going to finally recognize your worth, your value. The fact that you've been putting up with a situation that isn't worth your time. For others, you've been playing a game with the old set of rules, okay, of an old game. And in this new game, you can't bring those old set of rules, okay, and play this game, right? Like, let's say it's a card game. If you're switching from one game with playing with the same cards to another game, you can't use the same rules. So there's something here related to you finally realizing, oh, wait a minute, I have to change the rules if I want to win in this game, right? Okay. Now, we're going to be going into the extended reading to see who this person is, because we do have here, the energy of we both know I am not the one for you. But I also see here this 10 of Cups, which is if you follow your intuition, if you are able to heal, I see a very beautiful union about to happen, or it's happening right now. So we're going to be going into this other person's subconscious thoughts about you and more in the extended. So if you want to watch that, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, that's where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions, and more. So if you want to watch a link to the extended, the link to that is down in the description box below. And also remember to check out all of your love monthly readings, which have already been posted on the channel. If your sign has still not been posted this week, it will be posted later on this week. So keep checking back, okay? Now also keep in mind that if you want to book a personal reading, the link to my personal readings is down also in the description box below. Make sure to also like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, because when you guys do that, it really helps me and it helps the algorithm so that I can continue posting more readings like these for you guys on this platform. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in, and I'll see you in the extended. Bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.